Your friend texted you when he was asleep, you ignore it, but then, you wonder, where did emojis come from in the first place? Strap in, keyboard warriors, we're diving headfirst to find out the secret sauce behind these savage emojis. From pixelated peons to digital demigods, prepare to witness the wild, scandalous evolution that turned tiny icons into the overlords of our chats.
The humble beginnings, Japan's emoji revolution.
Our story kicks off in late 1990s Japan, a time when texting was as clunky as a dial-up connection, and emotions were lost in a sea of boring text. Enter Shigetaka Kurita, the OG emoji maestro, who designed a set of 176 12-pixel icons to add some flavor to digital communication. Imagine trying to express your love, anger, or existential dread with just plain text, total snooze fest. Kurita's pixelated masterpieces were like the original mic drop in the messaging world. Who knew that a little yellow face could change the game forever?
The explosion, from texting to global domination. Fast forward to the early 2000s, mobile phones get smarter, and suddenly emojis aren't just for Japan, they're invading our pockets. With every new phone release, these tiny icons started appearing on our screens like digital confetti. Apple, Android, you name it, they all got in on the action. What began as a quirky addition to text messages morphed into a full-blown language of its own. And honestly, who can resist sending a sassy emoji instead of a whole sentence? But here's where things got bureaucratic, and oh, so necessary. To prevent the emoji apocalypse of mixed signals and misinterpretations, the tech overlords introduced the Unicode standard. Think of it as the United Nations for emojis, ensuring that your beloved grin isn't lost in translation from Tokyo to Timbuktu. Now every emoji gets an official passport, making sure that whether you're sending a heart from New York or a tear from Nairobi, everyone speaks the same emoji language. Because nothing says global diplomacy like a perfectly rendered poop emoji. Modern upgrades, diversity, expression, and a bit of sass. Today, emojis aren't just cute little icons, they're a mirror of our society. With options for different skin tones, genders, and even quirky new expressions, they've become the digital embodiment of our diverse human experience. Whether you're feeling extra fabulous or just downright savage, there's an emoji for that. And let's not forget the countless debates over which emoji truly captures our mood. Spoiler alert, it's usually the one that looks a bit too smug. From a simple smiley to a full-blown arsenal of expressions, emojis have evolved faster than you can say, lol. Controversies, memes, and the future of emojis. But it hasn't all been rainbows and hearts. The journey of emojis is riddled with controversies, from the endless debates on what certain symbols really mean to the occasional emoji disaster that left the internet in stitches. Remember when the introduction of the eggplant emoji had everyone talking? Or when the face with tears of joy became the unspoken anthem of a generation? It's safe to say that our tiny icons pack a punch, sometimes even a savage one. As we look ahead, one thing's clear: emojis are here to stay, evolving with our language and our culture. Who knows what the next big emoji trend will be? Maybe a mic drop emoji for when you absolutely nail that savage comeback. Conclusion: the legend continues. So, next time you fire off a cheeky grin or a triumphant thumbs up, remember, you're not just sending a picture. You're channeling decades of innovation, cultural shifts, and a whole lot of digital sass. Emojis have transcended their humble beginnings to become the unofficial language of the internet, and they're still evolving, one pixel at a time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into emoji history, drop your favorite emoji in the comments below. Stay savage, and keep texting like a boss.